What's up everyone, and welcome to Ben's Car Reviews. I'm Ben, and today we'll be dissecting the 2024 Toyota Prius. Let's get right into it with the chart. A straightforward 3 different trim levels for you on this 2024 Prius: LE, XLE, and Limited. LE starts you off just under 28K, and that Limited will round you off at nearly 35K, so hopefully across these 3 options there is a Prius that fits your price point, even though clearly prices are going up a bit, but it is offering more than the past, so stay tuned to find out what that is. Engine option, there's only one. Going to be a 2-liter 4-cylinder hybrid setup, giving you 194 horsepower. If you opt for the all-wheel drive, you get an astonishingly higher 196 horsepower. Just kidding. 2 more though. Maybe you'll feel a difference. You never know. This is paired with an eCVT transmission, as I just stated. In other words, front-wheel drive is standard, but you can get all-wheel drive. MPGs, the best you can possibly get will be that LE with 57 in the city, 56 on the highway, and the other 2 options will bring you 52 in the city and highway, so no slouch there, but you will get a few more if you opt for that LE. Real quick guys, here at Ben's Car Reviews, I strive to bring the most accurate, relevant information under 10 minutes. There's no misleading and no wasted time. If that's something that's intriguing to you and you like this content as you watch, please like and subscribe so I can continue to grow the channel. Let's keep going. The next person who asks me what a glow up is, I'm going to show them this current gen Prius compared to the previous. There are a few vehicles that I actually think are quite unappealing, and the old Prius is certainly that for me, but this new design is fantastic in my opinion. I've always been a truck and sports car guy, but I can totally see myself driving this Prius, which I never thought I would say. Not that it's a bad car, strictly design has never really appealed to me, but certainly it has here. This is the 2024 Motor Trend Car of the Year, so beyond a stunning new look, you know you're getting a high quality product if the Toyota badge didn't tell you that already. Some great options that you can have here. Fixed glass roof is available on the XLE, standard on the Limited, which really adds a nice design element here to the exterior, as well as a great touch on the inside. Get a cool roof. LE gets you some pretty lackluster wheels, which are 17 inches and a fairly boring design, but you'll get lightweight 19-inch aluminum alloy wheels on the top 2 trims, which are far sharper in design, really add a nice quality and look to this Prius. I always say the wheels are the haircut of the vehicle. They can really make or break it. So you just look at the difference between these the bottom trim and the next one up. Really the different overall look. LED headlights, LED light bar as a tail light, and LED DRLs on these. The headlight design is thin and sleek in the new styling in Toyota's smaller vehicle lineup. The Camry resembles this heavily, which I reviewed the other day, so check that out. Definitely the direction that they're going as far as their designs. A low center of gravity on this Prius gives nimble and dynamic handling. You have an active shutter grille up front. EV mode lets you operate solely on battery power at low speeds for short distances and in limited circumstances, such as a parking garage, says Toyota. Power mode provides sharper accelerations. Eco mode helps maximize fuel efficiency, and normal mode blends fuel economy with performance. So it's nice to see you have 4 different options there for how you want to drive. The wheelbase is at 108.3 inches, and you'll get up to 6 inches of ground clearance, which is pretty minimal, but definitely not quite at the point of dragging on the ground. The Limited also has a premium package available to get some extra features. As far as best bang for your buck, I'm going to pick the XLE with optioned all-wheel drive. I love the glass roof on the Limited, but it's still an option on the XLE, but given I definitely would want all-wheel drive, I'll have that be the extra expense, over splurging for the Limited to get that standard setup with the glass roof. I love the elevated design that the wheels alone bring to the XLE, and the extra standard interior features bring it to a real appealing level. I will say this though, if I were to get the Limited, I would definitely not get it in midnight black metallic color, because I would disguise that feature of the glass roof from the outside too much. I think choosing a different color lets you see that color contrast and really elevates the overall look, because that is such a unique design feature. Having that black looking, in this case it's glass, but it still looks black as the roof. You really see that on top cars, so this really gives it a nice level of design, and I definitely want to be able to see that. Just like the outside, the interior has received a much needed facelift, and Toyota has done a phenomenal job in making this Prius really feel like you're driving something special between the design, unique features, and all the new technology. An 8-inch infotainment touchscreen is standard on the LE and XLE. A larger 12.3-inch touchscreen is standard on the Limited and available on the XLE. Wireless Apple CarPlay Android Auto capability here. A well-placed 7-inch digital gauge cluster area sits at the top end of the steering wheel for easy viewing of your key information. All those trims will be getting the 7-inch setup. LE and XLE have a standard 6-speaker sound system, and the Limited gets you an 8-speaker JBL audio system. LE has you sitting in fabric-trimmed front seats with 6-way adjustable driver's seat and 6-way adjustable front passenger seat. And the top 2 trims will have Softex trimmed front seats with seat back pockets, 8-way power driver's assist including lumbar, and again 6-way adjustable front passenger seat. Heated front seats on their XLE, and the Limited adds ventilated to that as well, and an option for heated rear seats. So that'll be nice for your backseat passengers. There's an available illumination notification that illuminates on the dash as a subtle cue to the driver when a preceding vehicle begins to move from a stop. Definitely getting creative there from Toyota to come up with that. Hopefully it's even noticeable. It'll be interesting to see that in person. There's a digital rear view mirror as an option on the Limited, which I would definitely want because I think they're just really cool and I've always wanted to have one in my car. Available panoramic view monitor, available wireless charging. Top 2 trims get a heated steering wheel. The center console has plenty of storage in there, and you get up to 23.8 cubic feet of cargo capacity with the seats up with a 60-40 rear seat split. Numerous driver's assist, safety, and technology features are standard and even more optional, especially if you go with those higher trims. Overall, I think I'm pretty happy with how Toyota set up these trim levels and the options involved. I think for these price points, it all makes sense for what you can get. In review, guys, if you're really liking the look of this 2024 Prius and you're thinking about getting a vehicle just like this heading into the now new year, you're looking at the competitors. It's really kind of a limited market in a sense. Yes, you have maybe the Kia Niro, Toyota Corolla you could compare to this, maybe a Nissan Leaf, maybe a Chevy Volt. There's not too much out there to directly compete with this as far as what I'm seeing. So the Prius I really feel like has a lot of the market to itself. And case in point, go out on the street, they're literally still every other or every third car. I mean, they're everywhere you look. Somebody's driving a Prius. Toyota has sold a ton of these things. And I think once all these Prius lovers see this new design, we're going to have a whole new boom of all the old ones getting brought in and the new ones getting taken back out. I would, if I was in that situation, I would definitely want to scoop one of these up. Hopefully, price points stay somewhat reasonable and you're able to get a trim that offers a lot. Thankfully, the design here stays relatively the same. It's just going to be those wheels that really give it a different look if you opt for the LE versus the top 2. But hopefully this video will lay things out in a clear way for you guys. Thank you for watching this Benz car review. Please subscribe if not already. If you have an idea for a future review, drop in the comments and I'll see what I can do. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, I have that option now. Check that out and join if you'd like, and I'll catch you on the next Benz car review.